The 4th of January 2024, you're very welcome back to Real True Education, Not Fake News. Ireland's national debt, according to the national debt clock, is 270 billion, rounded to the nearest billion euros. There's not that much difference in the dollar and the euro at the moment. According to Statistica, Ireland holds, that's the Republic of Ireland, holds $299.4 billion in US government bonds. So what that means is that Ireland is borrowing a lot, and borrowing in the present time with high interest rates, 270 billion euros to run its day-to-day spending. It's lending to America at that rate, $299.4 billion. Now, I remember when there was a bit of a crisis about getting the debt ceiling raised in the United States, and it was about the 1st of June or thereabouts, 2023, and that was the debt. The loan then was 240 billion, and the last time I looked at it before Christmas, it was 270 billion, and now it's 299 billion and more. It's actually 300 billion. So I wonder, would anyone comment underneath, or anyone, do you know anything about it? Does it make sense for the Republic of Ireland to be lending to America to that tune? Why don't we dump out all our American debt, get whatever we can for it, and pay off our national debt, and have no debt at all? I have no doubt Ireland is now it's the seventh biggest lender to the United States. China's backing back. Japan has eased off a bit, and some other countries have drastically pulled back. Ireland used to be way above maybe 10 or thereabouts. Luxembourg, Britain are ahead. China and Japan are still ahead. But China's pulling back a bit. Now, of course, the United States dishonoured its debt to Russia, and it's also talking about seizing the whole lot, 300 billion. And that would be nice, suit them very nice if they can take someone else's money and sure, use it for however they want. So they may get it very hard to get people to do what they call buy their debt. Buy their debt means to lend to them. So if I buy $1 billion in US debt, I pay them $1 billion, and then they pay me interest every year until the term of the loan is up, usually 10 years, and then they pay it to me back, so to say. But I'd just like to see what viewers think of this. Why are we lending like that to that tune? Now, I would say that one of the reasons is that the Irish government is afraid that US might pull out some of the stops in relation to its investment in Ireland. Now, there's no doubt there's been a huge loss suffered by European and other American companies, mainly American, like Starbucks and McDonald's, who closed up the whole operations they had built up in Russia after the invasion of Ukraine. They pulled out, and those businesses are running there. They've called Starbucks now Star, and they've called McDonald's, have a name on it, there's some name on it in Russian. So they just copy the whole model and go ahead with that. But it's a severe loss. I mean, I think Starbucks is in Seattle or somewhere like that in Washington. And they've taken a hit there. So I would imagine that the United States has been ringing Ireland all through the second half of 2023, begging for them to buy more bonds. Buy more bonds, buy more bonds. In effect, Ireland is lending to America to give to Ukraine. Ireland is propping up the Ukraine. The only thing is that if Ireland gives to America, technically America owes that money to Ireland. It is not lost as such. Whereas when America gives to Ukraine, it's gone. In any event, I just want to bring it to your attention, it's only a short video, about the facts. Ireland's national debt, the amount we owe, is about 270 billion euros, and we have lent to the United States $300 billion. And we've lent, it was 240, so in about the last 7 months, maybe since the 1st of June, whatever that is, we were 240, and now we're 300. We've lent $60 billion more. And I would reckon that by the end of this year now, 2024, we will lend another maybe 100 billion. That by the end of this year, the Americans will owe us $400 billion. Is it wise that we should owe them anything? My own instinct would be lend them no more, take the wrath, and slowly get rid of all the debt that we have lent them, or take away most of it, maybe sell off 100 billion or something like that, or not renew it at least. Can't understand a small little country. It's not, even with Northern Ireland, it's only as big as the state of Missouri, being the 7th biggest lender to the vastly indebted American government run by Joe Biden. Let me have your views, and we'll see you back for something else soon. Thank you.